Cool. We are, I want to say live, probably. Hopefully the audio sounds okay. Hopefully I'm not like peaking or anything like that. Um, so yeah, we're gonna do two things today. Um, we're gonna continue the actual design of Fitful, and then we will actually set up the repository. I'm gonna be recording some of this from my devlog. The other part of it, I'm just gonna kind of just design and whatever. And this will be hopefully just pretty laid back kind of deal. But for now, let's see. So I said I was gonna do some stuff off stream. I'm pretty sure I didn't actually do that. But one thing I do want to actually do today is I hate that card. So we're gonna change that because that card is just abysmal. It's so bad. I just don't like the normal outline. I know it's supposed to be like the material design, but I really don't. You did some mining off stream. So you did some mining. I didn't do anything off stream. Making fun of me with that Minecraft stuff. I didn't do anything. That's what I'm saying. I said I was going to. I never did. Anyway, what's up, Mason? We're gonna actually start writing some code today. Also, is the stream quality okay? And is the delay okay? I'm not doing 4K anymore because it's just not feasible for me. And then most people can't actually stream 4K anyway. So it should be 1440, I think. But I'm not super pressed about, having perfect stuff. Anyway, I had some ideas. What is the background? No. I said I didn't. I did not. Did not hit her. I did not. Anyway, we're gonna do some stuff. First things first, I need to go back to my files. You get to see all my secret stuff. Oh no. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Go back and open this up in a new tab. Right click, open a new tab. Then we'll open up Fitful. There. Hey, 5-second latency is good. Is the quality okay? Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking too. 1440p. We're gonna do the dashboard because I actually thought of something that would be really good for this. So I'm gonna kind of do what I did here with a little wireframing sort of deal. So first things first, I'm going to copy this title over. Instead of statistics, we're actually going to, and I don't even know if I want a title. This is going to be a calendar with different, this will basically be like your streak calendar. So I don't know what we'll call this. An ad? Seriously? I'm muting that until the ad's over. What the heck? Who puts ads on music? Jeez. Okay, we're unmuting. We have music again. Anyway. Don't know exactly what I want to call that. But we'll have a calendar here. And then right here, I'm thinking of having something like this. And we're gonna obviously have to fix the spacing here and whatever, but we'll have something like this, and then this can be the like water. This will be like water. This might be I use YouTube Live. Actually, this isn't even live. I use YouTube because I don't want to risk copyright. Copyright's too sketchy. So anyway, this will be water intake. This, ooh, actually, maybe I want water over here. Whoa. And then this one could be like stats. And then down here, yes, this will be your workouts. And then we'll have a rectangle here, and that'll be a workout card. That'll be your logged workout. Water. Yeah. So this is going to be like the wireframe portion of the screen definitely need to fix the spacing. Actually found this is better for me to do because it kind of like what do you 24? Yep. And then this can be probably 24, 32 maybe. 44. Yep. Say that looks good. And obviously this is just, so this will be an actual widget, like a calendar compose, probably. This is gonna be taller now because that'll be a, you know, workout card or whatever. So this would be, yeah, how do we feel about this? Or do we even want to do something where we have like really like widgets where this would be like a square? So what is that? 226. And then we like round the corners on this. I'll give it like a 20. Might be a bit too intense, but it's fine. Actually, that might just be too big in general. We'll maybe do it like 140. Too small. 164. 164 is not a multiple 4, is it? Guess it is. Who would have thought? So we could do 164 or like it's 180, 182. That's a multiple of 4, isn't it? Let's divide it by 4 here. No, that's not. 180, is it 184 or 186? No, because 182 wasn't, so. Yeah, okay, 184 seems like that'll be good. Yeah, you know what? I like that. And then how much space is that? 44. But you know what? On the device, it'll be different depending on whatever. So I'm not against that. We could do widgets like this, or we could have like, and I call these widgets, I don't mean like composables. I mean literally like these would be like widgets on the dashboard, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Let's go see. Here's an idea. Let me pull up some. I got a new keyboard too, by the way, because my old one was bugging out. It was very, oh geez, very frustrating. So got a new keyboard. Yeah, I'm just wondering how I want to do this. Like, how do I want to show the... Well, I have an idea for the profile too down here. So for the profile, oh, you know what? What if the profile was more like, this is your hours per current week. So like how many hours you worked out, and then this could be a bar graph. Bar graph for current week. Each bar is a day. Yeah, there you go. So that would be like you have different bars. Oh, I got just a Magic keyboard. I'm all Apple now. I've got all sorts of Apple products. You wouldn't even believe it. Let me look at something real quick. Cool. Yeah, that's what I got. I just got a Magic keyboard. Cool. So I was thinking we could do something like this, and then maybe here do more. That's text. Do more of those little widgets. I said like 184. by 184, and then we'll lock that and give it like 20. Yeah, so then this could be like your body statistics. I considered hiring a designer for this because I'm just so bad at designing. Like, I know what I want. I don't know how to lay out the content though. I don't know, like maybe this is like your I don't know, height, weight maybe, and then this could be like muscle. Of course it's like muscle measurements maybe. I don't know, who knows. And then what's the kind of graph? Different graph types. I'm on my second monitor up here. I'm looking. Yeah, what is that? What is this kind of graph? Okay, I have an article. Oh, it's bugging out. I have an article here. I'm gonna even shrink this. I don't care about that. This right there. Zoom in. Jeez. What the heck? Terrible. Get out of here. This right here. That one. What is that? This kind of chart is the one I'm thinking of. I know what a chart is. Oh, is this gonna tell us? No. Yes, what is that? A radar chart? Jetpack compose radar chart. Is there a radar chart in here? This is the best charting library I found, by the way. Just so you know. So we're gonna do jetpackcompose.app. Never heard of it. Oh. Yeah, this one. Okay, well, maybe we won't do that because I'm not writing that from scratch. I'm sorry, but I'm not. Oh, I didn't have my chat open. I'm sorry. I had my other... Here, I will shrink just for you. I'm going to shrink my... There. Now I have everything up on my second monitor. I can see everything. We'll keep it like that. I don't know. Do you have any suggestions for other things that we could add to this? Like, what are other things you would gotta have chat open? I have it open normally. I just had it covered in that instance. So I think this would be fine. This would be a bar chart or bar graph, whatever. Not page. Yeah, this is the like the profile screen. Which, since this isn't gonna be a, and I talked about this in my devlog too, since this isn't gonna be a networked app, because I don't, as of now, because eventually it will be, but currently it's not. What are some things that would be useful like on your profile? So one of those I imagine would be like, that's where you'd want to see your stats. Oh, well, one thing comes to mind. You want a chart. So this would be another. So you have the chart for how long you worked out for in a week, because like, why not, right? That's fine. But then you also want to have a chart. Like, that's literally the whole point of this. So maybe we just nuke these, and we just have another like chart like this up here, and this would be like swipe to see other stats chart. Hey, but so that's the thing though, is this isn't gonna be there won't be authentication, so it won't actually be a delete account, because once you delete the app, then that's it. So eventually it'll have a network layer on it. You know, it'll be making API calls probably to Firebase or some other backend, I'm not sure. So yes, in that instance, I would have a delete account button right there. I would, but I'm not, because there aren't accounts. It's a profile. You would create a profile on onboarding. So this is, I'm thinking a paginated, like a paginated chart, you know, where you swipe and then you see different charts for different different stats, right? So, or I guess that wouldn't, I don't know, we'll figure it out when we get there. I think, see, this is tough because I just don't design apps, you know. I'm redoing that card though. I'll flat out tell you that right now. So let's go here. Cards. I want a raised card, not an outline card like this. I want this right here. But I don't want that color. I do want that color because that's the on primary color. I do want that color. Stacked card, elevated. Yeah, that's what I want. Copy and then paste. Here's where we'll edit. It's a little short. I mean, so yeah, you know, I guess I probably will actually. That's a good call out. Yeah, I will. I'll do, yeah. Yeah, I will do that. That's a good idea. That's smart actually. But then that still would need a delete account button because you wouldn't be I feel like there's a rule where I know on Apple you need to be able to sign in with Apple, which is fine because I actually do that for most things. But I think that's not the only option you can do. I think you need to have email and password authentication. And then on Apple, you need to be able to sign in with Apple. And I think on Apple, it doesn't matter if you do Google as well. On Google, you need to be able to sign in with Google alongside email and password. And then you obviously can't sign in with Apple on Google because you just can't do that. So anyway, let me edit this. Content container. What if I delete that? Oh, hello. I see. Actually, yeah, I don't need that. I just need the card. So let's build a card from scratch. So what's gonna be on here? We're gonna have the name. Yeah. The name. Squat. What are some other goodies that we want on here? So I'm going to right click. I can't remember, detach from instance or whatever. Yeah, detach instance. You don't want any of that. And then drag that onto there. Where's this? Here it is. We don't want any of that. Yep, we just want the card. So, okay, Mason, you're up. You have this is a logged, oh, does it? I've never actually built authentication for Oh, you just mean syncing, like syncing your data. Okay, I see. Let me look that up actually. Between installs, yeah, okay. That's what I thought, yeah. You just mean syncing your user data or whatever. I get you. This, I'll detach that as well. State layer, what's the state? Wait, what state do they have? I don't see. Is it up here? I don't see any state stuff. Okay. Well, whatever. I don't know what that is. Okay, Mason, you're up. So you are looking on, this is for the specific routine. So you just logged a workout. I guess it would be a workout. I changed this in my devlog, but I think this would be a workout detail. And then the routine is like what the workout is. So we want to have a card for this. What are some things we want? First thing, we definitely want the name of the workout. Second thing we want to do is we want to have the... I'm also looking up on my second monitor, on my chat open, for inspiration. Ooh, you know, I like that. I think I found another thing I like. I'm gonna steal it. I'm stealing it. You know what? What if we did add another item on the bottom? Another bottom nav item. One for food, like a food dashboard. Ooh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Are you referring to... This would be a workout. Basically, I'm rewriting this card right here. I'm rewriting this card. So I'm trying to think of what useful information you would want. You'd obviously want the name of it. Like, obviously. You probably want to know... I mean, let's just look. Like, let's get some inspiration from some other apps and whatnot. Yeah. We'll have... Actually, like... Okay, yeah, so we'll do this. I guess it's got to be all capital too. Weight and reps. And then what we'll do is we'll actually have the ability to have different weights, or not weights. What am I talking about? Different types of sets. So you could have your working set, which would be your normal, you know, your normal like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. You'd have a warm-up set, a drop set, a failure set, and things like that. And those will appear as this. So we'll have W and 1. And I'll copy 2, 3, 4. And just move these down. Is there like a way to move it down faster? Nope. Whatever. Is there another one? Sure is. So we'll have like, I don't know. I'll put all of them on here just for the sake of putting it on here. So this will be like 1, 2, F, D, and then that'll be a warm-up set. And then 1 and 2 will be your working sets. And then failure and drop set will be like other special ones too, right? So for failure, we can make that one red. And let's just find a nice red color we like. I want it to be a little more light. Is that opacity? Yeah. I want it to be more like this. And bold. And then, I don't know. I'm colorblind to be truthful, so I can't tell if that's like good or not. Warm up could probably be a yellowish color. We'll have to find good yellows. I can't see yellow either. Ooh, see, can you even see that? I can't see that. I don't know, can you tell? I literally, it looks white to me. I can't see. See, that looks disgusting though. Let's get like this. I just want a nice gold. A gold color hex. Yeah, like that. That looks good. Yeah, I agree. It is too bright. We're going to change it now. I could see that. That looks good, right? 1 and 2 will be black. Failure is too not red. It's not bright enough. Something like honestly, FF just look, or you know, just full on red doesn't even look that bad. Maybe lighten it a little bit. Here. Yeah, I don't mind that. And then drop set will be blue. Because why not? Get a light blue. Oh, hello. That's fun. Like that. And then that will be bold. Bold. Oh, that already was bold. Bold. And then there you go. There are your specialty sets right there. Yeah. Now, how are we going to organize this? First of all, that needs to be like that. This needs to probably be... Let's see, when you log... this is on your log thing. So we want to know a few things. We want to know your... Yeah, which we already have the stats up here. I've also decided I don't necessarily like all of these. If I could cut out 2 of them, which one do you think I should cut out? Honestly, I don't like this one. This one's just goofy to me, personally. I would just delete that. I don't need that one. The time one makes sense to me. I think the amount of records you set makes sense to me too. And the date makes sense. Like, I don't see why that wouldn't make any sense to me. Maybe we just leave it like that. I still want to try and get 3 in a row, maybe. I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. Is the date the last workout? The date, so this is the current workout. So this is the like if you tap on one of these, so this would be like, for example, squat, what date was that? February 6th, 2023. So this would be like if you tapped on this card here, it would navigate you to this screen like this right here. And then this whole thing would be like the stats for that workout, and then these would be the, yes, exactly, the date of that workout. And then these would be the stats for the individual workouts in that routine, or the exercises in the workout. And then this would be the stats for the individual exercise too. Get what I'm saying? So this right here, what if we did like 150 pounds by 15 reps? And then that would be Or I don't even think we need reps. It's pretty straightforward. We could just do that. And then that's how you would lay it out. So now we need to organize this nonsense. First of all, this is way too small. 14, try 16. Try 20. Yeah. And then what are all these? These need to be, I think, 20 as well. Yep. And then they need to be horizontally aligned. That needs to be... Oh. Yeah, the width needs to be fixed. 10. And then change it to fixed size, because we want it to look exactly the same, and we want to center align it. There we go. And we'll actually center align these as well. Center align, and then center align it like that. Oh, that needs to also be fixed. Center. And then we'll change this back to 1. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Delete. Be 23 by 23, I guess is the size. It's gonna bother me it's not 24 by 24, but whatever. There we go. This will be 24 by 24. We'll just lock all these, sure. Copy, paste. I like this song. 24 by 24. I need to lock these, so I only have to type in 1. Oops. Well, that's not gonna help. There we go. Cool. I see. So Mason just sent me a Snapchat of... Okay, I see. So are you saying like have a calendar basically in the app bar, have another calendar icon, like another action right here? Yeah, I agree, it does. Delete. Oh. Delete. Now we're getting to the point where we might be able to cut some of this stuff out. So like maybe now that we don't have those. Yeah. Okay. Hear me out. We're reworking it. Oh yeah, I have a good idea now. Okay, cool. So in this group here, I want to keep that, but I want to move this under this here, right? And you'll see why in a second. 7, 8, we'll make it 8 under. And then next to this, oh, a subtitle. Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. I could use a different app bar. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? I'll copy this and paste it. And then this one, I'll bring up here. I'll make sure I center align it with this. So if I do that, and I center align it like that, then I can change this to time. And now the labels actually make sense, right? Like the large app bar. Yeah, exactly. Or medium might too, right? I'm glad I have the spec man over here. He has all the specs for this stuff. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. Move it down and over. Where are we at? So that's on the edge. 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Now, actually, I want this to be 4. Yeah, definitely. Down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. How big are these icons? They're 24. I think I want to make them 20. Just to make them a little smaller. 20. And then we'll realign those. Horizontally. Like that. Yeah. You know, I was... Yeah, chips would work well here, wouldn't they? Well, no, I don't think they would, and you'll see why. You'll see why once I do what I'm about to do. I think you'll understand why. Yeah, so now what we do here is we add paste, and then we bring it up into here. And I'll just in case, I'll center align it. Yeah. I've heard this song like 1,000 times. That's 10. Probably want that to be 4 as well. 6, that's 4. And then this will be total volume, I guess would be the... Would it be volume or total volume? Volume or total volume? Let's put volume, I guess. Now you might be like, what in the heck are you doing? And I'll show you what I'm doing in a second. I still feel like this one is... What did I do? Why is that one so small? The timer feels smaller than the weight, but I guess it's the same. Anyway, now we'll repeat that same thing down here. So... Bring this down. Bring it over. After we take this and drop this down to 20 as well. Yep. 6. Bring that to 4. I don't know, maybe chips would work here, but I just think this would look a little better. Yeah, that's what we want right there. Yeah. Yeah, and then here we'll do 4 there, yeah. We want that to align with the end of the thing, the end of the icon. 20 there. And then maybe this can be icons with badges. Yeah. I want to see how this looks first. I want to, yeah. Let's just see how this looks. And then once we do it, then we'll figure it out. Did I move? I did make that 20, didn't I? We need another 3 records, paste. What was I doing? Up here. My internet has been behaving this stream, surprisingly. We want that to be 4 away from this, right? And then this will say like records. And we want this to be horizontally aligned. And then maybe I don't need it to say records, do I? It's 3. Nah, say records. And then here, the volume of weight is confusing you. Like, do you know what it is or do you not know what it is? The volume is just how many pounds you lifted in the total workout. Oh, okay. I think it'll make much more sense in context because I'm relying on a lot of this. Because you also have to think too, is I want there to be a screen when you save, like when you finish a workout. I want there to be a screen. Yeah, I know. I think the term is just volume. I don't know. What do you think the term? I mean, if you figure out a different word for that, I'm cool with it. I'm very cool with that. Because I'm not married to the name. I'm not married to the name, you know, volume or whatever. But you're right. Volume is a measurement of space or capacity, I guess would be also how I would describe that. Cool. So now we have this. I no longer want this to say seconds. I want it to say sec. 1 hour 23 sec. And then we'll have that. And then what we're gonna do, oh, this is gonna be crazy. So this is a group. This is a group. This is a group. And this is a group. Now we just move them all into here. Yes. How crazy is this? So crazy. Oops. Well, that was not. Actually, yeah, it was. Because now what I wanted to do is not do that. Ah, there we go. And there. I think that looks good. Personally, I think that looks a lot better. But it's up to you, but I think that looks better and it takes up less space. I like that. Yeah, I can't either. I think volume is the technical term though. Like that's the amount of volume you've lifted. I think that would be the. Yeah, I like that. That looks really good. I want there to be 32 pixels space. And then I don't like that. Let's make that like 16. Maybe. I don't know. How far is that? That's 12. Yeah. Looks fine. I like that a lot better. That looks really good. And this way, it actually fixed one of the biggest problems I had with the old design, and that was the old design did not show you or you know, like you didn't know what the icons meant, so you just kind of had to guess. But I think this actually makes sense. It gives a purpose to it. And then we'll remove the date, and I think I could get away with putting a date under here. I think I could. So I'm going to just like, oh, well, not there or there. I'm not going to fiddle with this stuff right here. Anyway, I'm very happy with that. And then these cards, once those get cleaned up, that'll be like amazing. So we almost want this to be like, well, first of all, do that, and then we want to do that. Yes. That fixes that, first of all. Now this needs to be, okay, yes. So here's what we're going to do. That needs to be, what did I say, 20? Yep. put that up there. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna group that, and then this is gonna add an auto layout that goes down. Oh well, hold on. Oh, we need to group the group. Forgot, yeah. So now I group that, and then on this I auto layout and I go down. Now I'm going to make rows, and in these rows, these will be where the stuff goes. So let's think. Let's do a think. I think I could just group them and then drag them into here. But we want these to go above. And then I think I want to move that to be in the center. Oops. Of that, like that. Yep. Same with that. Oops. Why did that do that? Can I do that? I guess that'll. Oh, what the heck is that doing? That's so weird. Okay, anyway, let's just move that. Oh, is this because... this needs to be brought out to here, yeah. I don't know, we'll figure this out. Oh no, my stream is... Dang it. Took it a little bit, but now it's finally not working. Well, you know what we could do? Be to auto lay out the rows with space between. Yeah. No, I don't even want that though. I think I just like it to be closer. If I just moved it closer, then that would be fine with me. It's like if we shrunk this. Oh, but then these individual rows need to also be shrunk as well. Guess we could do it like that, and then we'll just match this up like that. I'm actually gonna stop designing because I wanted to start on the repository, which means I'm gonna turn off my music for a second, because that means we are recording for YouTube officially. We're working on YouTube now and streaming. So I'm just gonna start recording here. Cool. So now we're going to get the repository set up after doing a little bit of a design session here. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up GitHub on my, I'll actually bring it up on my second monitor real quick. And here is what we're going to do. The first thing I actually need to do is to make the project in Android Studio, so that we can work on the app. So if I go ahead and open up Android Studio, and I'm gonna have to bring it up. I'm using Electric Eel. This is 2022. This was me following another live stream for Android. But if I go ahead and get you back to the main project screen, there you go. That was for something else. So we're gonna do a new project, and I guess it says empty compose activity material 3. It still says it's in preview, but I'm like pretty sure it's not anymore. So we're gonna hit next, and this is going to be called Fitful. I will do, yep, API 24. Here's my package name, and then now that I have my project, so this is my blank project. Now what I'm going to do is a few things, actually. I'm going to first go to GitHub, which I have it on here somewhere. Also, here's the project that I was just talking about. Go to GitHub. I'm going to do a few things. So if I go down and open my terminal, sure, I'll update OhmyZSH. I'm going to bump this font up for you guys. CD code apps, CD Fitful. So here is my project. You'll be able to tell because it's my project, right? So if I go ahead and I ls -l into my app module, that should have a, I think, what, grep. How do I do grep? Help. Is there like a, oh, grep -- help? Oh, grep dot get ignore. Should look for it, hopefully. I don't know. I'm not very good at grep. Anyway, there should be some sort of, let me see if I can search grep how to find file name in directory, because I'm terrible at grep. Search all files in current directory. How can I grep for a file name instead of contents? Yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta find grep. You need to use find instead of grep. Find.getIgnore? Or I wonder what the find-h. It's gonna give me the same thing. Is there a man? Yeah, man find. What are we looking for? Interpret regular expressions. Cause file. We want to look for like recursive or something. I don't know. It's fine. Find.getIgnore. I guess it found it. It's in here somewhere. I know it put, the whole point is it puts a get ignore in your project. So what I want to do is I want to get init. I've now initialized an empty Git repository in here. Now you'll be able to see that I have a whole bunch of files. Oh, there's the get ignore. Wait, is the get ignore just in my, no. Oh, it must be hidden. No, what the heck? Oh, I don't know. So I got to do a few things. First things first. I have to make a repository on my GitHub. So I have my GitHub open. This will be called Fitful Android. I usually do my repository names on GitHub with the dash syntax, not snake, it's like dash. Oh, my dog's barking. Sorry if you can hear. We'll say a workout tracking app. I'll say a workout and fitness. There we go. Fitness tracking app for Android. For Android. There you go. I'm not going to initialize it with a README because I actually want to just add it myself. And I don't need to get ignored because it already comes with it, and this is going to be closed source, which that just reminds me need this to be private. Closed source, so no license is required because I'm not sharing the source code. Obviously, like I'm going to be writing it, but it won't be open source. No README, private, description, we have that. Repository template not needed. Create the repository. Now what we need to do is we need to create our repo basically like it says to do here. So I'm just going to kind of do what it says. So if I echo the string Fitful, and then I will write that to a readme.markdown file. That will do that. Now you'll see I should have in here my readme right here. It's untracked. So now what I can do is I need to add everything. I think I could do -big A. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, I usually do get add dot personally. Now we need a commit message. The standard. First commit is initial commit. Now I've added all those. Now I need to add a, so first we'll do, we'll set the main branch to main. You used to have to do this, I think, but now it's just by default. You know, because it used to be called master and whatever. Get remote add origin, and then I need to give it the link to my repository. So if I go ahead and do this, copy that link. Where did you go? Here you are. So this will add the remote repository to my repo. Then I need to set the upstream get push -u origin main. That's the name of my branch. This -u says I need to set it upstream. Basically, I need to set the repository. I need to link the repository from the one on my computer to the one on the remote repository. Origin is the name of the remote repository. And then main is the name of a branch that I want to push. Push that. I've now officially set the upstream. You'll see down here. It says branch main is set up to track origin main. Yep, now that means whenever I push on main, I won't have to do -u origin main. I could just do get push, which is very cool. Now, if I go refresh, I should have, boom, initial commit here. Congratulations, I'm not done. As a matter of fact, I'm not even remotely close to being done, right? So now I need to add a few things. So I need to add, let's see if I can even remember how to do any of this. Features, wikis, yeah, sure, we'll do that. Issues, yes, set up issue templates, that's what we want. So I want to do a form. So we want to do a feature request and preview and edit. Actually, I want to see if I have my old Fitful. I don't think I do. My old Fitful repo was just the one I had for the one I made in Flutter. I actually liked the form. They had a suggest an idea for this project. Yeah, that's fine. But they had a nice form thing though. There was like a form template. I don't remember. Let me go back. I don't want to do any of this. It was, what was it? It was called yeah, so we want to delete head branches. That basically means once it's merged, it'll delete the branch that it was just merged on, which is fine. GitHub template, what was it? It was issue form template. I like that, issue form. It was so good, and it was somewhere. I don't know where it was. Oh, because I know that you can do that here with issues, but you can't do it. Maybe it's by default a form. I don't know. Feature request, preview and edit. I'm going to change the name to a, I like emojis. Also, Mason, you still there? We'll do sparkles there. Suggest an idea for this project. I guess that's fine. The label, he is still there. Very cool. This will be an enhancement. By default, these will all be enhancements. A placeholder for the issue title. Issue default title. I don't think it matters for this. Maybe I'll just do feature. Or the template name is feature request. And then this is where we'll do the sparkle. I love the sparkles. So fun. And then we'll do feature. And then we'll do that. And then this should be additional context. Sure. So this will be, is it related to a problem? Yeah, that'll be like the user story part. The solution is what you want. Alternatives, I guess, is fine for context, additional context. Screenshots about the feature request. So this will be where you'll put the mocks, the link to the mocks. Very cool. So there's the close in that. And now we need a bug report one. Bug report. Describe the bug, reproducible steps. That looks good. Additional context. Yeah. Now down here, we will add a label. The label will be bug. And then this one, yes. We'll add a bug. Which bug do we want, Mason? You pick. Kind of like the caterpillar. I'm picking because I like the caterpillar. Bug. Very cool. Bug report. Yep, very cool. And then if I close that preview, I can propose changes. And then these will be add issue templates. We'll just commit right on main. Now if I go to do issues, sorry. If I do a new issue, then I can do a report of vulnerability. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Whoa. Whoa, I've never seen that before. Huh. Feature request, bug report, report of security. So now if I do this, now I have my feature thing. So how cool is that? This doesn't have rich text, does it? Nah. Very cool. So that's how we will handle our ticketing. I've never seen this before. That's so crazy. Look at that. This is a form. I want a form like this. That looks so good. Here's an idea. Here's a really good idea. What we're gonna do. Sneaky. We're gonna go to GitHub again. And then we're going to go to penpot/penpot. Get a lot of inspiration from these dudes because they're very good at open source, right? So what I'll do is simple. I will just do .github issue template bug report. This is a form, isn't it? Ooh, raw. That is a form indeed. Oh, do I need to opt in for issue templates? GitHub opt into issue forms. That's all I need to do then. No, why do they get it? Why don't I? Oh, creating issue forms. I don't know. There used to be a way where you could just do it. So I guess not anymore. But I could just do this. Literally just copy the whole thing. I wonder if that'll turn out good. And then if I go here, settings, set up templates. And then if I do this, can I not just like render or do the raw? I might have to do it manually, which is fine. So I'll do issue template, bug report. Was the one I had a bug report? Was it? It was a bug report. So go to bug report. I'll go to edit. And then I will paste all this stuff in. And then that should be good. Now if I do it. Oh, does that not do the... Why? Oh, because it's not it's a YML, isn't it? There we go. Is it a YML? What is the actual file? It is YML. I do dash, change it. Yeah, It is an issue template. How do I fix that? How about we just see what this looks like? If self-hosted, we're not doing any of that. What does the normal issue template look like? This is gonna be a little bit of just fiddling around, sort of. Um, which is fine. Bug report, right? Uh, so desktop, yeah, it should just be OS and whatever. I wish there was just an issue form, like, why is that? Okay, whatever. Um, front end stack trace, back end stack trace. So we don't need any of these. Actually, the stack trace might be good. I actually like that. So we're gonna steal it. The back end stack trace we don't need. Additional context is fine. Let's call this trace. Sure. Let's call this stack dash trace. We don't need any self-hosted. Let's see where I can find OS browser and version. Yeah, I just want like a how do I get this? This has to be something like ugh. I had it before, which is very frustrating. I just want to be able to like do it maybe. Oh, you know what I bet it is? I bet I know what it is. It's got to be here's what I'll do. Here's what I'm doing. I'm canceling the changes. We're going to close this and this. I'm going to go to my terminal. Oops, clear. Should be a oh, I got to pull it now. Do I still not have oh, is it not showing I don't think it's showing .github. Yeah, I don't think it does that. So what I need to do is rm-rf.github git status. Now I do git add dot git commit dash m remove issue templates and then git push. And that'll remove it. And I think this should give me a free, like a clean, fresh wipe. Yeah. And then if I go to issues up here, it should ask me to set up issue templates. Man, I could have sworn this is weird. Well, issue forms for beta for public repositories. Dang it. So it wouldn't even matter. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Okay, I'm not even mad about that then. So then what we'll just do is yeah, okay, whatever. So I just did that for nothing, but we'll just add it back. It's no big deal. Set up template. So it needs to be open, a public repository. So if I just edit this again, and then this will be a feature request with a star. I actually am adding the star on here. Describe an alternate additional context. Yep, that's fine. Down here we'll also add a sparkle again. Okay, Mason, brackets or no brackets? So like if I do this, do I do bracket or do I not do the brackets and just have the sparkle with the feature? If you're still there. Show me no brackets. There's no brackets. I'm impartial. I'm fine with either. Okay. Brackets it is. I'm adding the colon this time because I didn't have that last time, and that was a mistake. Now we're going to add a bug report, preview and edit. We're going to add, I'm choosing the caterpillar regardless because that thing is awesome. Space there. I need to add the bug label. And then I need to have the caterpillar bug. And then it should be good. I did like the stack trace, but eventually if I add like Crashlytics or something, then that might not be necessary. Smartphone. Stack trace. I will add that. No, I won't. I won't add that. It's not necessary. Cool. Close preview. Propose changes. And then I'll literally have the same exact commit message that I had before. There we go. We have issue templates. Now we need one more template, and it's a pull request template. But before we do that, we need to do something else. No auto merging. Always suggest updating PR branches. Sure. Love squashing and committing. Amazing. Limit how many branches can be and tags can be updated in a single push. No. Because I don't care about that. I'm pretty sure it's over. It's in branches. I haven't protected any main. Yeah, we want to do add. Just call this main. Require a pull request before merging. Approvals. Yeah, that's fine. Basically what this does is I don't want to be able to merge directly on main because I just want to be able to, I want to make sure that I'm actually doing it correctly. No code owners in my code. Require approval of the most recent reviewable push. I don't think it matters. Require status checks. Require conversation resolution. Won't matter. It's closed source. Signed commits. Don't care. Linear lock. Deployments. Force pushes and deletions. Yeah. I think we should be good. I'll just create that. So now I shouldn't be able to commit directly on main. Hopefully. Shouldn't be able to, which is fine. So now what's another thing? We need a project. So I'm going to new project. New project. I want it to be a board. Lane Hogan's Untitled Project. Fitful. Of course. Ooh, what's a feature? Team backlog. So fun. Board called Fitful. Do that. To do in progress done. I like the colors. I do like the colors. This will be Kanban. Sure. And then this way I'll edit the deets. Oh, nice. I like this. To do. And then what would be a good to do? Emoji. What's a good? I don't know what that one is. In progress, though, we can do like tools. Like construction. That one. That's a good one. Save. What we'll do is we will add another board. New column. This one will be blocked. And I'm going to edit the details. This is going to be red. Description. This item cannot be This item is unable to be completed. Pencil. That, yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Blocked. That was convenient. I didn't actually have that planned. And then I need to move that over to after in progress, because how it would be is you would have like your stuff that's in to do. Yeah, the pencil. Good idea. Pencil. Boom. And then done. Green check mark. Of course. Check mark. Boom. And then I'll actually edit this. This is unable to be completed. I'm not going to add a QA column because I simply am QA. I don't know. Mason, do I add a QA column or do I not? QA would be once you finish. So basically it would go from to do to progress to blocked, or well, it wouldn't go into blocked. Blocked is a temporary. Yeah, okay. Didn't really have to talk me out of that. I probably wasn't going to add it anyway. So now clear them tabs, clear them tabs. If I go back to here and I go to, hey, look at my stats. Where's Fitful Android? Right here. Very good. Now I have a project. I'm going to open said project in a different tab. And then I'm going to go here to settings. Or no. Yes? No. Let everyone know what this project is about. I think it's pretty, just say like, Kanban board for Fitful, the mobile app. For the Fitful mobile apps. Because I'm sharing this. You'll see why and how soon. So, I need to go back. I need to go to workflows. Actually, workflows is what I want. So, when an item is added to the project, I want it to go to do, edit. Yes. So when an item's added, you want it to immediately go to do. That's fine. Code review approved, code changes requested. Changes requested will go back to in progress. I like that. If an item is reopened, I say we also bring it back to in progress. If the review is approved, when a PR is approved, we don't need that. We don't need that. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. So now what we need to do is start making some tags or labels, whatever they're called. We need to make them. So I can go to issues, labels is what they're called. We'll make a new label called Android. Oh gosh, look at these. Easy story. Oh no, now they're pointing things. Oh no. Oh god. Yeah, whatever. We'll do. I'll be pointing. I'll do Scrum on myself. Oh jeez. Okay. What's a good green easy color? I need a good green. I don't know. Give me a good like lime, or I'll say success green hex. There we go. Yeah, that's just too dark for me, but we might just do it anyway. Sure. Whatever. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Um Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Wait, can you scroll on here? No. Okay. Yep. So we'll create easy. Then we'll create medium. Medium difficulty. This one needs to be yellow. And then hard. We all know what hard's gonna be. It's gonna be red. Is that the same color as bug? Nope. Hard difficulty. I'm not doing sprints, so no one get on me. Um then we're gonna have platform ones. So this will be Android. And this will be Android specific. Yes, or I'll say specific to Android. And then I need Android green hex. Sure. I just need, wait, that was it. Yes, that was it. Boom, oops. Boom, that's Android green. Create that label. And then now we'll do a new one. iOS, specific to iOS. And then this one will actually just be black. And the reason is because that's like, actually that's Apple's branding colors, just black. So now we'll have these two. And then what we'll do is we will, since I'm working on the app separately, we are going to make a story or a ticket for each platform. And then what we can do then is we can do like, we do different things with it. So the milestone, I think do I do milestones? Do I do milestones? I think we do. V1.0.0 due date. Don't care about that. The first release of Fitful. Oh, but then, oh well, this is for Android. Yeah. And I just realized actually that let me think. Let me think. Ooh, yeah. Let me think. Let me think. I don't think I need the iOS because that's on a. Yeah, okay. Description: the initial release for Fitful Android. And we'll just create a milestone. And then now we can add stories to that. I don't actually need the iOS label because this is the Android repository. But the reason why I need the Android label is because what I'll do is I will add the Android label to the stories and then we'll share the project with the iOS thing. So that's what we're going to do now. We're actually making the iOS repository, which is crazy. So if I go to Xcode, hello, Xcode, we are going to make it. We're going to make it. We're going to make all of them right now. It's crazy. This is craziness. But you may be wondering now, like, okay, so how am I going to differentiate the apps if they're both called Fitful? Yeah, so what did I do? Version control.xml. Sure, why not? Git commit, git add, git commit dash m. This will be I don't know, add idea vcs .xml. Well, I don't like that. That's just a generic thing. Add Android Studio files. Files. Git push. Ooh. Yeah. Dang it. Okay, git reset. Hard. Can I do that? Git status. I'm ahead. How do I need to pull. Yeah, see, dang it. Okay, how do I reset? I always forget how to do this. Git reset commit. I always forget how to do this. I can just reset hard because it truly doesn't matter. Um just give me the command. Give me the command. I don't need to know how to do it because I just did it. I need to know how to undo, get checkout, get log. Okay, that's not gonna help. How do I undo the most recent local commits? Thank you. Git undo, that is an actual git reset head squiggly. There we go. So we'll do git reset head. There we go. Now if I git pull, now I've pulled in my changes, git commit. Git add dot git commit dash m add Android Studio file. Sure. Git push, and then that'll push it up. Very cool. I think even though there's branch protection, since I'm the owner, it doesn't technically matter. But who knows? Anyway, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to rm-rf fitful, and then I will git clone https://lane-hogan. Oh, oops, I need to give it the URL github.com/lane-hogan/fitful-android.git, and then I will clone it into Fitful Android, and then that is how we will do it. Now I will do the same thing for iOS. The reason why I named the project Fitful with like the normal casing is because I need to. Where is this thing at? Did Xcode crash again? No. Okay, that was weird. Create new Xcode project. iOS. We're gonna start with iOS. We'll make an app. This will be called Fitful. Com.Lane Hogan. No storyboards. We're gonna do Swift UI with Swift. Yeah, I'll do tests, and I don't need core data for now. Create a Git repository, so it just does it for me. Then it'll load the project. I'll have my tests in there, which I'll need to learn how to write iOS tests. So goody. Hate writing tests. Anyway, here's our Swift app, our iOS app. We're gonna be using Swift UI. This is a lot more than I planned on doing today, but whatever. Once I'm done with this, though, we'll be done for the night. So now I'll close this, open up my terminal, which I closed because I'm a dingus. Let me boost this up again. CD apps, CD code apps. That's how I keep my stuff on my computers in a code directory. I have Fitful in there, so if I go back to GitHub, make a new repository. How crazy is this? Call this Fitful-iOS. Description, a workout. I probably should have copied it from here. What does the Android one say? Fitful Android. What is the description? A workout and fitness tracking app for iOS. Go in here. Do that. That's also private. Yep. Don't need a readme. Don't need to git ignore. Pretty sure it should come with a git ignore. I hope. Does it? Please? Please? CD Fitful. Do you have a git ignore? CD Fitful. No, I actually don't think you need a git ignore because you kind of need all that, don't you? Now we get to do everything we just did, except this time I'm going to copy over the issue template, so it shouldn't be a problem. No license, private repository, Fitful iOS, create. Now I will do the exact same stuff in here. So if I do git branch, well, I'll just have to keep it like this. Yeah. Git branch. Do I have a readme in here? I shouldn't. echo Fitful to readme.md. Very good. Now I will get add dot get commit dash m add readme dot markdown. Get, I have a Git repository in here. What's my status? On manch, nothing to commit. Okay, yes. Anyway, git remote add origin github.com/lane-hogan/fitful-ios.git. And then I will git push-u origin main. Should be good. Boom, and auto did the initial commit. How cool is that? There's our readme. Now, if I go, if I move the Fitful Android .github, actually I don't want to move it, I want to copy it. cp Fitful Android.github to Fitful. Fitful is a subdirectory. Ugh. Okay. Guess I could just do it the old-fashioned way. Open it up in Finder and do it myself. So go into here. And of course, I can't see hidden files. So what I need to do is just turn that on for a sec. If I copy, go back here, paste. There is no git ignore. Yeah, I was right. And then I hide them again. Now it should say, hey, you have some stuff. Git status. Ooh, git add dash dot git commit dash m. Wait, I just saw you said nah. I don't know what you're referring to nah to. Wait, that was an old message. What was that about? Oh, the QA thing, yeah. Add issue templates. Boom, git push. And then if I go refresh, there we go. Nah, okay. Settings, branches, add branch protection rule, main, require PR, require approval. We will create that. And then we will go back to general, go down here, delete head branches, and then is there like a save or something? No, I don't think you need to. Go to projects. We'll link a project. Fitful. Boom. It's been linked. Now, go into issues. We will add the exact same labels that we had before. New label. Easy. And then this was green. New label. Medium. Oh, those ones were the ones I had. Actually, I just realized they're custom ones from all your other repositories. Oops. Well, I'm fine with that because that actually probably is good. Hard. This will be red. Hard difficulty. And then new label, iOS, description, specific to iOS. And then we'll make this black. We'll add that. And then now we'll go, that should have automation to it. Yes? Still? Yes. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, what I'll do is I will make a first, I'm going to make a first issue to Android and a first issue to iOS. Where are we at? Here, Fitful, iOS. On here, and then, so I'm going to make an issue, new issue, feature request. Look at how fun that is. Feature update. Documentation. Okay, you ready? As a developer, well, is this related to a problem? There is no README. I'll say the README does not have anything in it. Describe a solution you'd like. I would like the README to be useful. Alternatives I've considered. I don't know. Nothing. So we'll just delete that. Additional context. Nothing. There isn't any. Delete it. We'll add this to the Fitful project. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add another label to this called documentation. And I'm going to say easy and iOS. That way we have all of these tags on here. The milestone, we need a milestone for this as well. So I'll copy that over. Where was that? That was under, where was that at? Issues? Yeah, milestones. Here we go. V100. Copy the description. Go back over here. Milestones. I'll make a new one. Nothing to show. I can't even do that. So I need to go back here. Back to issues. Make a new milestone. V1.0.0. And then this one will say Fitful iOS. Create milestone. We're going to say you need a README before you release it. Go back here. Milestone. Can I refresh? Copy. Oops. I'm going to copy this real quick. See if refreshing. Yeah. V100. Very cool. Now I have a new issue. I'm not going to sign myself because it doesn't matter. Submit. Now, if we go to the board, what's going to happen? So if we go to the board, now we have this, and it tells you the repository too. Now I could filter, so I could do a new view on here. This is going to be crazy. This will just be like board. The view 2 is actually going to be iOS. We'll make a new view. Android. Now what we'll do is, first of all, I hate this. I want it to be a board. Make it a board. Board. And then we'll make this V1.0.0. And then can I make this a roadmap? Sure can. Got it. Don't know how this thing works. It doesn't really... I don't know. I don't really know. No, I'm deleting this view. It's too confusing. Delete. Android down here. You will sort by labels. Oh, I like that though. That looks good. Oh, but can't I like sort? I can filter these by Android. Well, I guess it would probably make more sense. First of all, do these by sort by labels again. And I want this whole board to sort by label. Yeah, so now we can see what the different things are. So now we know. And then down here, can I just do iOS? Sure can. That was not what I wanted. This is where I want iOS. This is where I want Android. And now this should have all of the stuff in here. So this will be everything. This will just be flat out everything. Rename view. Search or filter for this view. Nothing. Can you do that? Search or filter? Yeah, okay, cool. So now, oh, actually, I think I want to filter, oh, sort by milestone repository. I wish there was a, like, date created, but I guess not, which is no big deal. Anyway, now we'll go to the Android one, which we're here. Make a new issue right here. This is a feature request. We're going to add Android. We're going to add easy documentation. And yeah. And then this one will be update documentation. Do I still have it? Sure do. The project I'm going to add it to is Fitful. The milestone is V100. Submit. And then now if I check the board, boom, look at that. And now I have these filtered. Oh, that's so cool, isn't it? I'm moving Android over here because I'm working on Android first. So now what this will allow me to do is if I ever want to see what the basically what the status is going to be, right? So I can see I could shoot, I mean I could filter, I can make all sorts of things on here. I can make a new view for easy Android stories, or I could go on Android here and then I could also make this easy. And then, oops, is there a way to add like a second filter? Do I do it like this? Can you only add one filter? That's kind of goofy. Well, I thought you could do it that way, but I guess you can't. But actually that kind of makes sense though. Fields, 4 visible, 4 hidden. Sure. Cool. What does generating a chart do? Whoa. How cool is that? Go back. Anyway, so this is the we'll save. Oh, I guess you gotta save the changes. That's why. Now, can I add? Can I not do that? How do I add a second? Oh, do I do it? What? I'm very confused. Anyway, this is very cool. We'll have to figure out how to do that. But anyway, once we actually start doing stuff like this, then we can move it over and whatnot. And then when we open up PRs, they will go into these slots as well. And that'll be good. Like I did for, what do I have in here? Get pull, just to make sure. Shouldn't have anything. I'm going to RMRF Fitful. Just Fitful. And then if I go up here to get clone, wherever that was. Get clone, change the Android to iOS. Now I have my Fitful Android and my Fitful iOS apps on my in my app folder, my apps folder. So cool. I think we got a pretty decent setup of actually how we're going to do the like the ticket stuff, which is cool. Cool. I just stopped recording for YouTube. I'm actually gonna end the stream now because it's 9 o'clock. I've been going for about 2 hours or so. So Mason, if you're still there, thanks. What'd you think of the stream? It was pretty interesting, I think. I like it. I like setting things up like this. It's very neat. And organized too. Bye-bye. Yes, I agree. So, whoa, that was fun. Okay, cool. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, then I hope that you enjoyed. Do I have anything on my desktop? No, but here, There we go. We designed a little bit. We did, yeah, I know the projects are super cool, aren't they? Um, we did a little bit of designing. We did a lot of structural stuff for the repositories for iOS and Android, actually. That's what, okay, so I'm going to pause because Mason said something in the chat, and we've kind of talked about this a little bit before, but I don't know if you've actually seen me do it. So I'm going to go back to GitHub right here. And I'm going to go, that's not what I want. Where do I want to go? Why am I, profiles, fine. So I'll just go into my repository real quick. We're going to take a quick side thing. I'm going to open this project. So Mason just said he might switch from Trello, and my answer to that is yes, you need to switch from Trello. The reason is, and we've had talks about this too. I don't know if your stance has changed, and I'm not doxing you, but I'm gonna kind of tell what you've said to me, which is it is completely valid. Yeah, so one thing that Mason told me when we've had conversations about this in the past is the reason why he likes Trello over GitHub, specifically the way that I organize the repositories like this, with the whole issue templates and things like that, is simply because he said that to him, he just likes to work on the app and kind of just have like a light to-do list, whereas I like to plan things out and whatnot. So I think that's totally valid. I think it depends on how your development style is. So some people like to do, also you could, your things could have changed. This is just what you told me. So if it has changed, then very cool. But I think it depends on the type of developer you are and also the kind of just experience you've had developing. So like this method is a lot of stuff that I've picked up from work, and we don't use GitHub projects at work. We actually use Jira, which is very common at like a lot of companies. I think most companies use Jira. Some do use GitHub, and my thing with using GitHub projects and issues and whatever is it keeps it all in one spot, and I really like that. I hate having to go open up a different website, look at a story or a ticket or whatever you call it, and tracking it is a little harder. Atlassian owns Trello. I don't even know who that is actually. But I like the idea of having everything in one place, and not only that is it's easier to track. So you saw me do a few things here. It is like Jira Lite. Yeah, Trello is like Jira Lite. This is kind of like Jira Lite too, but I'd argue it. I don't actually. Okay, I haven't used Trello further than creating cards on a Kanban board. But the one thing that I know that GitHub is big on is some people don't use Kanban, especially if you're using like Scrum at work, which is a type of like project management or sort of thing like that. You can actually do different views. So you see like here's a table view. This is more accurate to how some people do development, is in a table view like this. Now this to me doesn't make much sense. It might make sense in the future, but as of now I don't understand how this works. I guess I could add like a different thing here, or I could add a labels column, and then that way maybe it becomes easier for me to see. Maybe I only want to see the, I don't know, like I don't need to see what kind of, if it's an enhancement or whatever. Maybe I only want to see if it is easy in the platform, right? I don't know, maybe not. So like maybe I don't need to see any of that. Who knows? Maybe, and I don't know how these table things work. Kanban is the board style. I'm going to delete this view because that's just a waste. This is Kanban. The reason why you would use Kanban, oh, they own Jira, I didn't know that, is because you get to see specifically where it is in the development lifecycle. Oh, yeah. So GitHub does have automations, like you just saw. So if I open up a new issue, it'll move it into to do for me automatically as long as I add it to the project. if I move it over to, whoa, this just changed though. Oh gosh, why did it do that? Oh, because I removed the tags from it because I'm a dingus. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, see, I'm messing with these things. Now it's gonna be like, oh, Elaine removed these tags. No, I didn't remove the tags. I thought I was filtering, so I need it to be that again. Need to add documentation and enhancement on here. Then I need to delete the view. And then now, okay, cool. Anyway, I just like how GitHub is with everything. So Kanban it focuses more on the process at which you are in the development style. People used to do it with like sticky notes on boards. You would have like a big whiteboard with sticky notes, and you would just like look on there, and you could like move it. I don't know who invented it. I'm pretty sure it was someone in Japan that like invented the style, or maybe it was just like a working style. I'm not sure. I'm like 90% sure it was in Japan, but I guess I could be wrong. Um, it's supposed to be more like lax, kind of pick something up as you want to. You know, you might work on 4 things at once, whereas with the more traditional structured approach, you would only really do one at a time, which would kind of defeat the purpose. But I just like this in terms of organization. I also use GitHub projects and whatever because of the automation it has built in with it, and I like having everything open at once. So I don't like having my I don't like having like the Jira open and then having my repo open and then having my code base open. I'd rather just have my repo open and whatever. You also can do milestones. I don't know if you can do that in Trello, admittedly. But you can add milestones and things to your projects. Um, and then you can actually track your progress. So if, for example, I went and added every single issue for every feature for version 1, the initial release, then you'll see that I get a progress bar for that release. And you'll actually see how far I am. So if I go over to milestones here, you'll see this is like 0% complete because I don't have anything completed. But as soon as I finish that one story, then it'll say I'm 100% complete. If I wanted to go and plan out like my entire version 1, which some people would say, yeah, you need to do that. It's a lot easier when you have a lot more people working on the project, but when you're like a one developer, you don't have as much, you don't know exactly what you're going to put in a release, or maybe you haven't planned that far ahead. You're kind of like me, where you're kind of flying by the seat of your pants a little bit. It's a little harder, but you definitely can get it done that way. What makes it really good is then once you have that, you can track all these pull requests and everything on a release, which would be down here. And then you can see basically a snapshot of what your thing is in time. You also have GitHub automation, which it doesn't have anything to do with the projects or the Kanban or whatever. But you can have it automatically release your app. So it'll upload it to the Play Store, or, bundle it. I guess it won't upload it to the Play Store, but it'll bundle it for you. Like, it'll build your app file for you, and then you can manually release it after that. So like if I create a tag for a release, it'll start the bundling process. It'll do whatever you want. You can write scripts that'll write release notes based off of your pull requests. Just think about whatever you could automate. You do that with GitHub. That automation will bake right into the projects too. So I open up a pull request. It will add that to the board. I can see where the pull request is, if it gets reviews, whatnot. Obviously, a lot of this stuff is really good for bigger projects, but it's also good for keeping you organized and making sure you know where you're going, where you are, where you're heading, and it kind of keeps your project on track, in my opinion. If you want to use Trello, that's fine. That's how, a lot of people do it, and it's better than nothing, I think. But I urge people to use GitHub projects just because of how powerful it is, like inside of GitHub, and it's crazy, just how many things you can do with it. It's 9 o'clock. It's my bedtime. So very interesting here. Just kind of like talking about, all the things that you can actually have in a GitHub repository. Natively, I guess, to GitHub. So That's like my little rant on GitHub projects. I highly recommend it. I always um recommend, or not recommend, I always push people and urge them to use it because it's just so good. But with that being said though, it's not for everybody, which I understand, and that's totally fine. Um I just realized I'm gonna add some topics. Android. Very good. Well, that was slow. That was weird. You see that? Oh, you know what? Because I think my MacBook is about to die. No. Can't have that. My MacBook is definitely about to die, even though I'm about to end the stream. So, with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream. Hopefully, it's still catching up. Hopefully, we're good. Yeah, I get that. Using so you use Trello for other things. Yeah, so I tend to not actually use Kanban for anything else besides programming stuff, which is mainly what, you know, Kanban is used for. I guess actually that's not true. Like you said, you can use Kanban for whatever you want. I tend to just use Kanban for projects like these, technical projects. Technically, you can use Kanban for like designing an app, things like that. Um, you know, like that's how designers and stuff do it too. So yeah, but I'm gonna end the rant and the stream here. Hope you enjoyed. Those that watch it on YouTube afterwards, hope you found this somewhat interesting. I'm gonna cut some of this and put this into my devlog because technically it is work. Oh, you use it for homework. Interesting. I never thought about that actually. That's not a bad idea. I would argue low, like I just use to-do lists for homework when I had homework, but you know, um anyway, I'll see you in the next stream. Not entirely sure when I'm going to stream next, but you know, with the whole working on this, I think it's easier for me to get some work done off stream because I don't have to talk a lot. um oh geez, I thought I was going to yawn there. Yeah, so I hope you all enjoy and I will see you guys